Hello everyone and welcome to my Ascension Messages. My name is Bobbie and I will be your guide for today. Today I'm going to do some channeling and some oracle tarots, and we are going to focus on the signs that you're on the right path. Now, moving towards the right path is all unique to you. So I'm going to try to pull out some actual physical signs that you will see, but there's also those inner signs that the feelings and that sort of thing that goes with it as well. So I also run a school called Amicor. If you want to join me over there, I have a lot of telepathic games, lessons and so forth. And in the future, I intend to open up my lessons to actually have a group of people with me, like live. So that'll be really interesting as we go along. But for now, and I also have a very cool video. This is my second Pleiades, portal to Pleiades video that's going to be published in probably the next few days, I would say. I also go live every week, channeling usually on Tuesday, and tarot and channeling on Thursday. So these are all profound messages. Plus I put out the odd video that's really profound messages, talking about things that are actually happening around the world. So if you want to join me, just subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Okay, did all that. Now let's get into this. I really put out that I wanted actual signs that you are going to see that you are on the right path, like physical signs. And I'm trusting these cards as they are coming through. So there's something to do with, we have the choice card, but it's also got flowers in it that's standing out. We're having a guide. We have a guide will show you flowers, or a guide will point you to flowers, or a flower, an unusual flower will grow, or a pot plant. They're showing me a pot plant that you thought was one type of flower, but it's another, or a different color, or something like that. Meaning that your guides are around you. Petals falling around you, another sign that I'm feeling into as well. Now, all of these signs are going to be something like, I'm going to just spit out a whole heap of signs. So take what's going to resonate for you, because there's a few people watching. And so we have to just remember that that's, it could be a sign for you. I'm just going to spit these signs out as I go along. And that's how I want to do it. But a definite guide here, like she's an angel. She's somebody who's from the spiritual etheric realm. And it's a sign that somebody is helping you. And she's bringing you flowers, or a shift in something that you see with flowers, something that stands out with a flower. Also, she's leading me to being able to channel through flowers is a sign of you awakening, or a feeling that, oh man, I could just pick a daffodil and actually feel into the flower and get so much more wisdom from Mother Earth, from the flower, from all this other stuff. I mean, we're all connected as one, and everything has source energy residing through it that is living. And so it's, and even not living, they're saying, but it's even closer to you, that has a consciousness. When you see it, it sees you. It's a very interesting message there too, from your guides. Clouds as well. Okay, and they're bringing me to clouds. For what reason? Okay, they said just keep going with the messages into the next card. Rightio, we will. So we've got opportunity happening here. There's a star that you will see. Maybe there's a meteorite. I don't know if there is or isn't, but maybe there's meteors that are coming towards you, around you. There's something in the stars that are a little bit unusual. A flicker. You'll go out at night, and all of a sudden, something, we call them power ups when we go. I haven't been out with a UFO group for a long time. That'll be another thing I want to do in the future, maybe bring in some UFO groups and stuff again. But power-ups are when you see either just an ordinary star and it just flashes really bright. And then you're like, what the? or something between two stars that flashes really bright, and it's just a couple of flashes and that's it. They're called power-ups. It's like a glimmer of something that you will be seeing as a sign. That now, what's that sign for? It came out with the guidance, but this is talking about etherical guidance, as an angelic, dreamlike guidance, and this is talking about ET guidance, extraterrestrial guidance. They can be one of the same. Our stories are starting to develop where everything is merging. And it's to do with the frequency of benevolence, and there are definitely benevolent ETs, extraterrestrials, that are now wanting to connect with us a lot more. And so they said, you will never find them if you stay in bed. Okay, you won't see it. You won't see the flashing star if you're not, out in the sky at night time. So that's interesting. Okay, so just you searching or allowing that search to be present could give you an opportunity of a sign that's coming your way. So that could be another sign. Hey, Anne, good to see you in the chat bar. And Cherie, yay. Okay, we'll keep going with these signs and see what else happens. I also have these cards called Godspeed Divine Timing. So at the end, I'll do a divine timing on this as well. Other signs, please, for those that are watching, that they are on the right path. And what are those signs about, please? Yeah, okay, we had this one. It was standing out to me. It was actually sitting on top of the deck. I shuffled the deck and it tried to fall out again. So I'm taking this one. So another sign will be something that you go on a walk. You take a walk somewhere and you see something. Oh, okay, I see what they're saying. Another sign that you are on the right path is when you take a walk, all of a sudden you feel a wash of love coming over you, and you just realize, I'm in the present moment and I'm loving nature. I love this tree. I love this plant. I love this sky. I just love, and it stays with you a lot longer. So you might have had these like feelings and then they come and go because your monkey mind turns in and starts to be loud again. Oh my God, I've got to go do this tomorrow. Don't forget about this, that sort of thing that comes in with your monkey mind. And it takes you out of the present moment. But they're saying, you'll know that you're on the right path because when you go for these walks, this feeling that you have with you, that is just being ever present, just feeling love for the whole of earth and nature and everything, will become a lot longer in your mind as you're walking. A lot longer. Okay, what else? Nature actually coming towards you as well. So trees bending towards you, butterflies coming to land on you, like ladybirds coming to land on you, that sort of thing as well. That would be because of the love vibration that you are holding more now. There is less fear. The outside world has less fear of you because what you see, what comes from you, is what is reflected back to you. So if you're in fear, so too is the bug. If there's a fear or but if you're in the love vibration, so too is the bug. And they're like, I feel safe investigating. And so they land on you. So that could be another sign. Now, why is that? Okay, they're telling me higher vibrations lead to more understanding that connection is through this love vibration, and wisdom will come along with it as well. So you will then know automatically through that connection the right path to take. So on this walk, they're showing me you walking, and then you have 2 paths or 3 paths in front of you. One that you've been used to but you don't like anymore. One that is somebody else has told you to do, and you're not sure about it. And then another one that you have a bit of fear around, but it's completely unknown. You can't see past it. There's just fog. But because you are coming from love, you choose the one that's right for you, from you, your decision. There is no right or wrong, they're saying. It is something that your soul is yearning for, the lesson of the path that's coming towards you. And that is the message, that you are going down the right path, right? We did say signs that you're going down the right path. So, yeah, so that's really interesting as well. But it's coming from you. And you know how we say in our mind, oh, well, I have to take this path because that's the one that I've been listening to other people tell me it's the right path. No, this is something that you just know in yourself. You could go down the one that repeats, but you know that you need to do that. Your soul needs to do that, even if you've been down there before and it feels yucky and you're over it and you're bored, but it's like your soul needs to go down there one more visit or something, just so you absolutely know not to take that path again in the future or something like that. So, and it's relevant to the journey of you moving forward. So there is no right or wrong in this, because that would be a bigger leap than you taking the path of the unknown and stepping forward into this mist and still having an issue within your mind that you're carried, that you end up manifesting that issue again, so you still take into the first path. See, so that's so interesting. Yeah, so you'll still be taken to the first path of revisiting the problem again, even if it is the unknown that we're stepping into, asking our soul to come in, be connection to something beyond, shifting the story. Yeah, so going on a walk anyway. This is pretty cool. We'll get another deck here and we'll go with these. Hey Debbie, good to see you, and good to see you, Pieces Street. So I'll be doing some free chat bar readings after this main reading, general reading, like I do. I always do that whenever I pull out the tarot cards anyway. Okay, what other channel messages of signs for those that are watching, please? Any other signs? There is this one card that is in my head and it won't leave, and it's the teacher card. So something to do with you becoming the guide, and there's a sign that's coming up for that. Let's see what these cards say. Okay, we have one card that's fallen. Any more signs, please? I will pick up this one. It says talent guides. So interesting, because I did say, oh no way, look at it, says down the bottom, spirit mentors and teachers. Okay, so there is a sign. There is definitely a sign that you guys are going to become the next teachers and the next guides. Something to do with creative endeavors. Some creative endeavor actually pushing through, grounding, becoming more abundant. Abundance coming in your world through creative endeavors is what I'm receiving, to show you that you've grounded more of your soul into your body, into this reality. More love, that means, and more support of self. And so with that comes the reflection that what you work on through passions and love will actually gift you money, like gift you something that you've always wanted, a home, new connections as well, they're saying. So, and it's within you, it's in your journey that you take, that you're like, nothing's ever worked for me. I'm still going ahead and I'm still doing what I need to do. Yeah, I'm getting something from glimmers and that, but it's nothing really stable or strong. Something about you becoming the stable guide, the strong guide, that, oh my God, I can release all that tension that I had of worrying about any future. There is no worry about the future anymore. Something to do with that is a sign that you are stepping into being a guide for many, or a guide for your family. Everyone has their different circle, and just because it's just your family doesn't mean it doesn't get passed down generation to generation, which becomes an expansion for the whole world in moments. They say new moments to come. They don't want to say future. They want to say new moments to come. It's all relevant to the story of the whole becoming wiser and more in line with their own sovereign benevolence. Okay, what else? Is there any other messages about that? Yeah, look at this. Achievement, rewards. Like I love it how I channel this stuff and then it comes out. It's just so beautiful how that happens. Achievement and rewards. So it just gives you guys that extra confirmation that what I'm channeling is true. This is why I like doing the tarots as well, because I know that I'm channeling from the right place, but it's always good to have that extra like logical, it's in my face, because this is literally how my guides taught me. They give me a message and then boom, it ends up outside of me. So this is how I've always worked all my life. So here we go. You will achieve something. Something big will happen. A shift in your consciousness of absolutely understanding that, yes, this is my journey and I am supporting it 100% no matter what happens, will literally bring in the unstable thing that you had held within you. It will bring it in as stable now, and you'll feel complete. You'll feel like you've won. You feel like it's here now. I really am this person that I thought I was supposed to be, this guy, my creative endeavors, my passions, my desires, and all of that. Say you're a painter or something, and all of a sudden something will sell big time, and you're like, I'm no longer going to feel so bad about this anymore. Is it going to keep going, and all of that sort of thing. It's like they're showing glimmers of things that sparked when you sparked, that it came down and grounded, but it wasn't anything stable because you were still in your head too much about the worrisome, logical mind, thinking that it was never going to hold because nothing held in the past, but that was because you were more ruling from the logical mind. And so it's now an even kettle of logic and intuition coming together, and your power of your feminine intuitive side that is leading through passion, connecting to your soul and feeling base, is allowing you to fine-tune your craft. So you fine-tuned your craft in all of that moments that it didn't work, and now that you have, it's like the rewards are going to show up for you. So that's another really beautiful one, that sign that you are actually on the right path as well. What else have we got? I'm going to reach for my Osho and we'll go from here. Hi Sky, good to see you as well, and Debbie. I think I said Debbie before. Okay, we have letting go in reverse. So in letting go sign in reverse for me is showing up as a sign of, now we're switching from it's difficult for me to let go to it's easy for me to let go. I don't need to hold on to these things that aren't working for me anymore, and I find it a lot easier to let go. So that's a good sign too. Now I'm going to see physical signs, please. I have to keep flipping back to the physical signs as well, because I go straight to the soul side of things. If anyone's had a reading with me, you get really in depth, but I like to have that physical. What's the physical? Physical healing, but it's got, for some reason with this one, I felt like ice, and it came out with another card of change, healing and change, and they're both, for some reason I'm feeling something cold in a colder climate, and if you're in a colder climate, if there is something to do with snow or ice, or something to do with, in that, there's something, oh gosh, hang on, I just want to get clarity around this. It's like a channel message, because it's a physical thing. Celebration celebration. Okay, so there's something to do with the weather. I'm going to say that. And it's feeling like water, cleansing, a lot of water and cleansing. But also they're showing me, or the snow, and they're showing me a somatic pattern in a snowflake, and you really understanding that everything is individual, and that individualness is meaning that you are special as your own, is your, something to do with you feeling special within yourself, because every single snowflake is an individual snowflake. There is no two identical snowflakes. And then you realizing that you are also a snowflake, and that your individualness is absolutely needed in this world to open a gateway, open something. But they're also showing me in some areas where there is a lot of water come in, it's a cleansing that's happening for the environment. And that's why there's the water in the celebrations. And the letting go even has this tear and water. But change, it's going to bring a lot of change. So where there is a lot of water coming in, if you're in a place where it's flooded or tsunami warning or something, or a lot of rain or something like that, I know that's happening in New York at the moment, because I just come back from New York, and then I saw a post about that happening around there. And I noticed when I left Brisbane to go on my trip, there was a lot of flooding in Brisbane. So it's really interesting. And there's been a lot of storms in New Zealand when I left New Zealand too. So as I go, I've missed them all. It's like wherever I go, I leave this wake of water. But it's a feeling of cleansing, of healing, and a momentum of change, a shifting up of consciousness, a clearing out, changing the story. So they're showing me a river, and the river, when I was connected with the Cherokee Elder and did a vision quest and saw the river coming under the bridge, it was always a river of a story that was coming, and we're the ones that change the story. So this is a brilliant moment to change the story, or you're drawn to water or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, always my logical brain comes in and goes, I don't know. Right, let's get back into signs, please. And I've picked up the animal cards for reasons, so we'll go with that. You had a lot of rain and a lot of sun. Nothing in between. Okay. Because Sky's from New York. Okay, you've had a lot of rain and a lot of sun. Let's see. Okay, they're showing me a lot of different stories being shown around the world, and it's like all these different stories are relevant to you, but not necessarily happening to somebody else that is in the story. You're all going on your own individual journey. There is not one journey that's the same as another journey. And it's really seeing the beauty in that, and understanding that that individual journey that's you are holding is a grain of sand in a massive beach, is a drop of water in a ocean of love. It is creation itself within the core aspect of you. And when we see a sign that really feels relevant to us, when it comes to water, it is an understanding and asking you to shift your story. This is a moment you can shift your story. Yeah. We have two animals that have come through. We have dear love, because I'm just talking about the ocean of love, right? Of course. So dear, but also birds. Look at the birds in this. And there's a connection between two totally different things. So there's also a feeling here that a sign is going to happen where you are connecting with another person that isn't exactly who you are. You're not the same. Like you have different values and different this and different that, but love happens. So you might even meet a specific soul partner that one's really grounded and one's way up in the air, and it's finally a resting place of both just acknowledging a part of themselves that they know is that they have always reached or attained to, but never really could because their journey wasn't taking them that way. But they knew that the partner that they're going to meet was going to help guide them in the end towards more of that. Gosh, I really got to listen back to some of these channel messages because some of them are really cool. But I am seeing this love between two totally different people. Could be a male and a female. It could be that you meet your soul partner. It could be people coming together to ground businesses as well. And we have moose, wisdom. So with that love and understanding of this uniqueness, we are pulling through. The moose has all these antennas pointing up to the stars, right? The star, the benevolence and all of that in the etheric world, and also very grounded into this world. He has a very strong body and he's grounded. That is where the wisdom lies, where one meets the other. So yeah, it's feeling like this connection that is very unusual is a sign to say that you are coming into and there's love between you and an acceptance between you from both sides, that you have reached this beautiful place where you can create anything from this space. That's really cool too. I'm going to choose, now I pulled out, where are they? They're right in front of me. I pulled out another tarot deck as well, and I haven't pulled this tarot deck out for a while. Rain, ice, and hail here, Yanaka said. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's a big clearing right there. Okay. Don't be disalarmed by that. Just a simple message. Don't be disalarmed by other people's stories not meeting yours. No one's in the wrong. For some reason, they're bringing that up. Okay, so we have the Four of Coins. This is a stability within money, like I got before. But this is more so a sign that you have made you have grounded more of your soul into your body. But it's like it's a sign of abundance coming your way that you don't ever have to worry again. So definitely that is happening. I know I brought that up before as well, but that's a definite. Yeah, Emperor, you're grounding this. And now the Page of Coins. This is all to do with abundance being grounded and you becoming this magnificent emperor. Like your emperor meets your empress. So the ones that I'm talking to, most of you have been in the etheric world and learning from that, but never really feeling stable or strong or supported in this world. And this next sign is going to gift you a feeling of, I am 100% trusting that I am supported in this world, not just in the world that I come from in the past lives and all of that sort of stuff. And not just from my etheric messages and all of that and seeing signs. Like you can see 888 till the cows come home, but it's not going to pay the bill, right? So this is to do with real physical, tangible money coming in. It's new money because it's the page of coins, and it's something that's going to make you feel stable and strong. Like now, I don't need to worry about money. So that is an actual sign that you're on the right path. Funnily enough, where a lot of the people that are moving up in the world are coming from the other side. They're like, I know how to ground stuff, and I know how to ground a business, and I'm really grounded, and I have some money and all that, and I feel safe in myself that way, masculine wise. But they can't shift the stories, and they're not really happy with what they're doing, and they're just feeling a little bit bored with life and all of that sort of stuff. So they're needing to learn to tune into their imagination, their intuitive side, and their soul, wanting to bring them out of that safety net of feeling that and into a brand new story over here where they feel a little vulnerable because they're stepping into an unknown quantity for themselves. So that's the other side of the coin. But I'm feeling with the people that are watching here, it's more of we're learning to ground more of our love into our bodies. And so this one of the signs is going to be financial gain. A Palace of Wands too. Like, look at these. Palace of Wands is an actual environment around you where you feel like your business feels strong. What you're doing, the actions you're taking, is really feeling good now. I know who I am in this place. I know where I stand, and I know where I'm going. Yeah. Let's see what else comes up as signs. Oh, that one flew halfway across the table. Hey, Janine. The tower. Oh, isn't that interesting that the tower kind of flies halfway across the table, and it was on its side when I picked it up. So it's you deciding when the tower moments are going to happen. Okay. One of the signs that you're going to get is you're going along with your life, and then you're like, a change is needed. And I'm going to move towards a totally different story, and I'm changing it up. And you change it up from the inside out, so you're the one taking the leap off this tower. It's feeling, because it come in on its side, it's like a tower that's already fallen. You crumble the tower now, and you now have the reins, so you navigate your life through the shifts without having something like the soul coming along and sweeping everything from underneath you, because you're still holding on to something that's not really feeling good anymore. And you knew that you wanted to up your energy or up your frequency into a higher, into a better story. But you were holding on to this person, that job, that thing. Now you're like, one of the signs coming in is, I know when I'm to shift my story. I know when I want to shift my story now. So you'll get this indication of feeling a little bit bored, and you can shift it every day if you want to. You can shift it any moment if you want to. You've got the reins. And so we're moving then through this journey with love, from love of self, rather than feeling vulnerable. The outside world has to navigate my path, and it ends up being this whole up and down scenario. So stability, I'm feeling stability. What else do we want to bring? I'm picking these first cards again, so I'll grab those. Any other signs, like actual physical signs as well? Physical signs. I want to get another animal card. So yeah, we've got another blue card as well. Decisions to be made. Now I want to get an animal card with that. Cracking of the ice. Why do I keep seeing ice? I keep seeing ice. Yeah, it's a decision that you're not going to, but for some reason, maybe one of these signs is ice. Hawk the messenger, so a bird coming into your reality. Flying. Give me some more cards, please, so I know the actual physical signs. All of a sudden, a whole heap come out. Okay, I just want to get closer. So something about you seeing from above. Oh, I see. So yeah, you're seeing from above now. You're not allowing just that logical mind. One of the signs is you'll actually see your life as an observer from above, and it will give you the clarity to make much more bigger decisions. But in one of the signs that are coming that I'm seeing, I'm seeing you see more of birds flying or circling around you. That means you have the ability or capability to see clarity, the situation of the story from above it, not being entangled in the emotions of it. Like watching a movie on TV, and you're like, that movie is, it's like I'm going through the kind of the feelings, but it's not really relevant to you because it's on TV, it's in a movie. They're showing me you starting to get the hang of this, the hang of you becoming the observer of your reality, which makes you make clearer decisions. But they're showing me ice and they're showing me a bird. That's definitely something that about the ice and the bird, and the animals coming towards you, the stars, meteorites showing up as well. Yeah, and that first card about the angels coming through with the flowers. So I just want to get more though. Choose love, let love become your powerful force. So really bringing in that choose love at the moment. It's like a really big message at the moment. Action. So we have another action card. Okay. I feel like there's a story here, so I'm just going to sit with them for a minute. Excuse me. I'm hearing a song. Something did a winding road. Winding road. Are showing me that story is a winding road. Not happy with what you've got, you need to take action. But what's an actual physical sign? So that's the bringing out the violins in this one. So hearing violins or violins coming into your reality. And walking a stairway that feels really rickety or isn't very, so they're the two physical signs that I'm seeing coming from these. And it's a sign that is going to gift you an understanding that you can shift your story, play new music. I want to get more. I don't know why. I just want to delve into this one even deeper. I'm going to get my tarot, my normal tarot. What is this trying to tell us about signs as we're moving along? Sun. So definitely something positive coming into your life. Massively positive. But what's the sign? It's a strength in this. So I keep reading. We've got the flowers coming out of the strength here. So here's this flowers again coming up again. And a new choice. So you're definitely going, this sign of you, it's almost like this whole story here is to do with a path that you've been on, and these signs will be a sign of you shifting your path, and you're coming, look, the star in the bottom again, which is, and it's literally love, like the star of love. Here we have again opportunity and everything. So you will see in the night sky a star coming your way, something really showing up. And you have many choices now you can choose from. It's going to gift you, like the Nine of Cups feeling. The Sun is the most positive card as well. So this is, but you have to have the strength to follow your path and smell, like literally become more in tune with your environment, with nature. You decide this. This is, even though there's going to be signs showing up outside of you, which is the thing that my team's bringing me to, is that all of our lives we have been seeking things outside of us. And it's like, oh, I've got confirmation, but we really want to make this change. We really want to have, like, the actual change is the sign of itself. And it comes from within you. And yes, we can show you stars in the sky that just go ching, you know, and beautiful meteorites and all sorts, and bugs coming up and landing on you, and nature bending towards you. And we can show you rickety old paths that, you know, we no longer want to go down, and all of this stuff is signs. We can show you the crack in the ice and stuff, and something is breaking. But in the end, it all comes down to you. So you either believe in these signs 100% when you see them. Oh my God, a ladybird landed on my finger, and Bobbie said that a ladybird would land on my finger. If you believe in that clarity of belief comes from within you. It doesn't come from me or the sign. It comes from within you. And you're the one that's shifting up your story, because now you feel, I am now free to change my story up. So they don't want to just ignore that side of it, because it's a valuable side of what's going on in the psyche of humanity in its evolution, growing into something, expanding into something big here, and learning to change the story and take the reins themselves and take the story. But even so, I have to say it like that. I had a feeling it will come out like that anyway. So that's why I was like focusing more on the physical signs, because that was the one that I was like, it's not really my forte. So I want to get into those signs though, to be able to help you navigate this. But it's all going to come down to you in the end. So now, how are you going to clear that issue that you have, that you don't believe in yourself, that you don't believe that you can shift the story? Yeah, so we have a union that's coming in for many, and we have the Nine of Cups, but at least you can see it on the cards as I'm saying these sort of things. So someone is offering something. There's an offering of something. I still want to get an actual sign. Okay, I'm going to choose the animal cards, and I'm going to put all the animal cards back together, and I'm going to say what animal is going to actually show up for humanity, for you guys, and then I'm going to pick a divine timing card. So we're going to have a bit of fun with this. What actual animal? And then I will open the chat bar for free readings. So what is the actual animal? And I want an actual animal coming out that will be a sign for somebody. It's just that I've got these animal cards. Okay, we have the turtle. And I'm going to stick with that. Underneath it was a dragon for some reason too. So I'm just going to, okay, they've got a whole heap that actually flipped over. So, but definitely the turtle was on the top. Turtle and a dragon. The other ones that came out, I will tell you them, just because we have literally the alcohol. It's we have that again. So that's really interesting as well. The tiger and a whale. Okay, so those are the animal signs that are coming up. Now I'm going to see divine timing. Now, obviously, divine timing is a meeting of your vibration in the shift of the story that you want to bring in, the beautiful story that you want to come in. Let's see. Let's see in the divine timing. Please give us divine timing of this happening. I'm literally seeing us all meeting source energy at the vortex, like that the essence of I love it all now. When is and then the shift of the story. Okay, so we have 3 that flew out and 1 flew on the ground. Okay, the one that stood out the most is sooner than expected. So you can do this at any given moment now. The opportunity is here for you to completely shift up your story. No way. It was came out with it's up to you. That is friggin' cool. I love that. That is so cool. Okay, yeah. So you cannot, you can't avoid the fact that it's up to you in the end. That's so funny. Okay, sooner than expected though, right? So you got this, guys. It's so cool. And then the one that flew out said in March. But the funny thing is, I'm not even taking this March. For some reason, they wanted to show the 4-leaf clover. And that is a sign. And it flew out on the ground. So you will find a 4-leaf clover when you were there. When you were there. And it's so funny. Whenever I've been in the zone, really, really in the zone, I've found 4-leaf clovers. Like they just appear. And yeah, and it's one of my biggest signs is the 4-leaf clover. So weird that 4-leaf clover. Also an aurora coming closer to you. Like you might live in a place that doesn't usually get auroras. The auroras is the sign of the shifts of time. It's our consciousness shifting into higher vibrations where we see many colors in the sky. So that's another message as well, with that divine timing. I love that. That is so freaking cool. Okay, we will end that there, and I'll open the chat bar now to anyone that wants a quick reading. That's funny. Love it. You gotta love it, right? Very cool. I've got a lot of cards here I have to pack up first, so just bear with me. Bear with me. If anyone hasn't seen this comedian Miranda, she's an English comedian, and she has a show called Miranda, and there's this lady on it that goes, bear with me, as she's looking at her text messages and so forth. That is the funniest show. That brought me into such a light, beautiful vibration. If you could ever come across that one, go watch it. It's hilarious. If you like English comedy, that is. I do. Anyway, get that. That one goes to that one, and 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 that one. Okay, I just want to get all these cards back before I pick a pile to read with for your readings. Okay, we've got them all back. In line. Okay, well, I could do the fortune-telling cards as well for this because I like those. They are fun. But I'll do a fortune-telling card for everybody, and I will do a tarot. Okay, here we go. Ooh, yes, please. Cherie, you remember that story? Yeah. There's been more than that, though. That story that I had where I actually plucked a blade of grass with my mind at 0 point, and it was a 4-leaf clover. I have many 4-leaf clover stories. Okay, here we go. Cherie, what's the message for Cherie, please, as we move along? We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. Yay, it's in reverse. You're finally seeing all of that you have worked for. Everything that you have worked for so far has actually accomplished. It's been worthy. It's kind of like looking at everything that you have done so far and gone, you know what? I'm over it now. It's the end of it. But if I hadn't have gone through all of that, I wouldn't be here in this moment and knowing who I am now and the strength that I had. It's like if I can handle all that, I can friggin' handle anything. So, like, I'm feeling really strong within myself. And I'm going to pick a fortune-telling card as well. So, yeah, you are coming to the end of something. And you are now, just like my general reading, starting to shift the story. And the fortune that you got was a hidden talent will bring you great success. So I really like that. And that's literally what I was talking about as one of the signs, is that you got this, something will happen that will give great success, right? Some passion of yours, a hidden talent, where you just have an idea, and whatever idea you come up with this time, it works. This time it works. This time you get success, grounded success for it. So I like that. Okay, that is nice, isn't it? Jeannie. Sorry, Jeannie. I always do that with your name. I hate that dyslexia. Okay, here we go, Jeannie. We have 2 cards that have fallen out. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, so you have the 9 of Pentacles, but it's in reverse, but it was accompanying the 10 of Cups. Like, oh my God, like, I'm turning that 9 of Pentacles upright. So this is something that you really want. You want to ground absolute stability in your life, but it's going to come through. They're showing me a bigger family, or a family that's giving you a feeling of unity or stability. Like, they will always be my family. And like, it doesn't have to be actual family. It could be friends, could be people that you meet, that sort of thing. But there's like a bigger family, or you see love for all in the family. And that's what's going to give you the stability of literal everything coming together, where you feel very grounded and happy, and with your whole entire life. Like, because it's the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, right? That's the best cards you can get. And even though the 9 of Pentacles is in reverse, it was just this is what you're wanting in your life, and asking you to open your heart to all. Open your heart to all. Just be a walking love bomb. That's so funny. Some of these messages that come through in my head is just cool. It's cool. Okay, so I'm going to pick a fortune-telling card for you. You have 2 that fell out. They're really slippery. So a new opportunity will bring you closer to your goals. And weirdly enough, and reverse this one, a new beginning is on the horizon. Embrace it. So yeah, there is a same sort of energy as what I'm feeling with these 2 here, is what I'm feeling with these 2 here, because we have one in reverse and one upright, right? So the new opportunity will bring you closer. I literally feel that closer. It says closer to your goals, but I'm feeling you becoming closer to all, as you're like this love is going to bring you into that. And a new beginning is on horizon. Embrace it. So nice fortune telling cards for everybody at the moment. Looking for a community, shifting homes and living on the road. The bomb is a direct message. I blow up love bombs all the time, really. I don't usually say that. So I love when I tap into someone's soul and that sort of thing comes out. Okay, so who else have we got? If I missed you, sorry. I'm just going to follow the top of what's at the top of my chat bar. Sky. We have 4 of Pentacles, okay, in reverse, and the 7 of Wands. Just let me see what this feels like. Okay, so there's something about you feeling safe in your space and no longer needing to, because it was in reverse. And so is 4 of Pentacles, which is good, actually. It's not too bad if the 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. But I am feeling the words, you feeling safe in your space, meaning that you don't have to pick up I have to control everything, or I have to make sure everything's happening, like this 7 of Wands, where he's like ready to fight. He's ready to do what he needs to do. Controlling outside of it, so you're feeling more safer in your space as you're moving along here. So that's just a general message of the safer you feel, the more you don't become irritated by others or worrying about others or trying to control others. You're letting it go because you're starting to feel safer and safer in your space. Now, what's the actual fortune telling? Oh my God, these are so slippery. I just want to pull that one back up again. I haven't seen any of them. They're all face down, but just the slipperiness kind of loses the grip. Okay, well, that one did just slide out nicely, so we'll get that one. A sacred ritual will bring you clarity and insight. So maybe to do something instead, actually do something, light a candle, have a little ritual, and go for the benefit of all, for the benefit of everyone, in my reality, let this be over, or let this slide through, or let everything come from something to love. Yeah, for the benefit of all. So it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can just be a little, I'm lighting a candle, I'm having a moment, and just focus on that for just a moment, and then you let it go, and then you trust. Okay, I've done that ritual was enough, and now things are going to, something to do with trusting the plan. Okay, I'll leave it there for you, Sky. Now we'll go into Justin. I love that you have so much fun with your cards. I do, don't I? I think because they like reflect what my channeling has said as well. It's so fun. Justin. You're welcome, Sky. Justin. Okay, just getting into your energy. Message for Justin, please. Yep. We have the Six of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, this is quite a strong message right here. Look at those 2 sixes. So 6 of Swords to me is somebody is shifting the story from their mind and going, you know what, I'm changing up my mind to change the story. I'm not doing the same story. So I'm jumping in my own boat. I'm taking my swords, my mind, and I'm going to navigate where I want to go. So he's pushing off and he knows where he's going to go. It's a safe journey because you're actually taking the reins to creating this new story. And it is going to lead you, because the Six of Wands was upright, it's going to lead you to victory. This is going to lead you to victory. I would literally, if I was you, I would write down things that you really want to see in your world. I would physically write them down and go, that is what's going to happen. That's where I'm leading myself to. And everything that I'm coming across from now on is navigating me to that story, even though my logical brain doesn't actually get it. But it's going to create victory. You're going to bring in victory in the end from that. It's like a letting go of something that was messy. I'm feeling it from the heart and just flicking it off and just going, no, I'm not doing that story anymore. My eyes started twitching. I'm not doing that story anymore. That's funny. Okay. Ane. Whoa. Do we have to have that many? Yeah, we do. Okay, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're searching for something to happen. You want something to change, some sort of change. And a Knight of Pentacles. Are you waiting for something outside of you to show up to give you a safety net for the change? Because you are the change. I know you know this, but it's almost like, and they're showing me a cauldron and chemicals and creating something. They're showing me you mixing the pot, you stirring the story, you changing this. I think there's a feeling of not wanting to feel better. I keep repeating that. I'm going to see what the fortune tellers say as well, but yeah, if anyone wants a reading with me, just There's links down below. Whew. Okay. No. That's feeling like a better shuffle. No. What's your fortune? No's fortune. There is one card that's flipped up the wrong way in here, but I want something to fall out. Okay, so we have the powerful, a powerful ally will help you achieve your goals. And it's funny because this card, Knight of Pentacles, is literally a very, very strong, stable person coming in that's going to help you achieve you becoming much more a feeling of openness, open heart, a feeling of, I feel release. So someone's wanting to come in, and there's a choice though first, a decision. Okay, showing me you with a cauldron and like this whirling of, you know how you see swirls where oil is gone on the top of water, and you're like, I conjure the story. I conjure the better story. I conjure the beautiful story. There's something to do with that. I conjure a beautiful story, and someone's really grounded around you that will gift you that story. And you don't even have to ask for it. It's going to come towards you. Maybe that's going to happen. I conjure the story. Okay. But you don't need to control anything outside of you. It will come to you. Excuse me. Okay. Who else have we got here? Liquid consciousness. Crystal consciousness. Excuse me, guys. Okay, liquid. Let's tap into you, into your soul, into your soul. Okay, one just flipped out nicely there. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse. How many times does the same card like fall out, right? Nine of Wands in reverse. So you've come to the end of something too that you want to flip on its head, and you want to take a different action here. It's time. You've seen it all. You don't need to go through that story anymore. They're showing me also this vine that's clinging onto the bottom of this. It's almost like it's growing, but it's stuck. But it's like, do I really want this story? Can I change it to another story? Yes, you can. You can change it to whatever story you like, remember. And they're saying remember because of something that you've done in the past lives. In your past lives, you could change the story. And so they're saying remember, like really strongly in my head. Remember, you can change the story. Like there's some sort of something, a gift that's coming forth from a past life for you. And it's to do with navigating your life. Okay, and we have a forgotten spell will bring unexpected joy. Yeah, something you've forgotten. Remember. A forgotten spell will bring you unexpected joy. Yeah, you have this capacity to change the story to something really amazing. Like you can change it up to whatever you really want. You have this capacity to do this. So yeah, forgotten spell. Hello. You are the forgotten spell and you're going to change it. Remember. Sorry, I keep like hearing that. It won't let go. Whew. Sometimes it's so strong that it just won't let go. Okay, grace. Beautiful. You had the Four of Wands that just spat out. And this is the 1111 card. What you are manifesting your dreams coming in. It's also a unity card. Bringing in somebody that you can dance with. They're showing me the birds as a sign, like the signs that we were talking about at the beginning of the reading. Signs. For some reason, I'm shuffling the tarot again, and then I'll get you a fortune teller card. right at the very end. 10 of Swords. Something that you've had a bit of a rough time when it comes to stories of your past and your mind and people doing things that are not nice and all of that sort of stuff. Like it's worrying. And it's like got you with your head down and not really thinking. I think something unexpected will come for you then. Because for you to have all of that and then but the first card that came out is the Four of Wands, it's like at least open the door to the possibility that something beautiful can happen for you. And the first card that popped out is a mystical encounter will change your path. Be prepared. Getting advice, seeking guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. I think because in the past you've had a lot of others that have like crapped on you, or you've had others that have done that. You're like, I wanting you to open the doors. Just open the door to the possibility that not everybody is like that. Imagine people that aren't like that. It's going to help you in this next story that you're developing. Okay. Who else have we got here? Mona. Thank you, Bobby. Spot on. I know I'm very close to actualization. Yay, Justin. Oh my God. Imagine if everyone in the chat bar just went, bing, we did it. We would all be there like helping each other as well. Like helping. I don't know. There's something about that as well. A team coming together that's always there for each other is beautiful. Mona, relevant to your own story, obviously. Mona, we have the Empress and we have the Stars. So you're really coming into your power here, and maybe looking at that star as one of those signs as well that you are returning to your Empress state. You've gone through enough. I was going to just pull a card, but I will shuffle. Mona's fortune, please. The veil of mystery surrounds you. Embrace the enchantment. And I'm going to just get one of these. Open doors, making plans, chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. Yeah. You have open doors. You have many opportunities, so take your time to choose what's right. There's two on this, and usually I'll only do that one, but for some reason, because I said open doors, I'm going to have to read that top one. So yeah, there's a veil of mystery. It's like you are stepping into that power now. The mystery is the fact of what are you going to create next. The mystery is that fact. What are you going to create next? You're welcome. You're welcome, Grace. Tama. Welcome, Anne. I've got these cards for you, Tana, so I'm going to just pull one of those. Tana. And we have important parts. Embrace each element, weaving them into the story with openness and understanding. And you have the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, there's something you're weaving at the moment. I would say you've been working on this for quite some time, and you want to ground it more like to the point where you're completely relying on in a stable way in this world, where it's actually gifting you the money returns that you're putting into whatever it is that you're creating, a business, something of that, like a tangible thing. It's all part of the big story. And even the wealth that comes in is part of the big story. Everything was meant to happen as it has happened. The shit telling me that. Don't worry so much anymore. Squirrel. Be prepared. Always be prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Yeah. Hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. There's something about you working hard on something because you love it, and it's going to bring you in some rewards in the end, but it's part of a bigger story, a part of a much bigger story. Oh my gosh, it's part of something big anyway. Buying a house. It's definitely something. See, she's got lots of abundance here. I don't know. Part of the house, buying the house could be part of that story, but I think there's also a weaving together of something, a bigger community or something tangible anyway, whatever this is. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm getting a little tired as well. So, right, guys, until next time, I will be putting up my portal to Pleiades second video, which is so beautiful. If you want to go visit Pleiades, visit this video, because this video takes you literally to Pleiades. It's such a beautiful thing to ground into our reality as well. So yeah. Okay, guys, I love you heaps. Until next time. Bye.